My daughter came to me the other night and said, how do I figure out what I'm supposed to do? And I said, what do you mean? And she said, well, I'm supposed to be this, I'm supposed to be that, I'm supposed to be this. And I said, who said so? Who wants to know? Well, everybody says I need to do this, everybody do that. I said, but that's everybody. I said, the question is, what do you really want? What do you want to create? And she goes, well, I've got a lot of ideas. And I said, well, great, we're going to do them all. But why don't we pick an idea that you want? And she goes, but I don't know if it's the right idea. And I said, well, it doesn't have to be the right idea. Why do we make it such a big deal? It could be a foolish project. It could be something small that you want to create. But we learn by doing. She goes, but what if I want to start a restaurant? I said, great, then let's start creating a restaurant. Well, do I go to school for that? Well, why would you go to school when you start moving into making a restaurant because you want to make a restaurant? And then you learn how to build a restaurant by making a restaurant. Because the best way to learn is by doing it. And all the doing is knowing, and all the knowing is doing. But what we have to do is initiate more, separate from what we know. And when we do that, we start to learn and acquire all the new adaptations, things we can adopt by doing it. We just have to start. And starting doesn't mean you have to overcome fear. You start with what you don't know. You start by being a fool. You start with not having any idea of what to do. We just need to get better at starting things that we don't know how to do. It's a habit.